that your normal ball flight? How would you describe your normal ball flight?
Normal ball flight's been a draw, but I'm trying to change it to get to a little fade or just hit it straighter.
So your normal ball flight's a draw, but you'd like to see it maybe be held a little bit more. That certainly, a couple of these I'm seeing, looks like the ball's even trying to cut a little bit.
Yeah, trying to get away from hitting the draw to hit just a straight ball or maybe even a little cut to get away from the draw.
Okay. Go ahead and hit another one for me. Chipping green here. Let me see you hit a few chip shots here in a second, but what I'd like to talk to you about first is when you're around the chipping green, when you're on shots like this to this first pin, what's kind of your go-to shot?
Normally I like to take some of the fringe out of it. I don't like to try to like basically cut it from here. Take some of it out, but I also don't like to fly it all the way to the hole. Use the green a little bit.
So you like to fly it just over the collar and let it run the rest of the way?
Most of the time.
So what about if you had a flop shot versus a bump and run? Are you more comfortable putting that ball in the air? So you're more comfortable, it sounds like, hitting it lower?
Probably lower. Yeah. You can normally get the lower ball closer and use the green to your advantage rather than using just all hands.
So if you said you needed to get better in one shot or the other, it would be the higher one, the one going up?
Oh, yeah, probably the higher one.
Parker, since we met last time, we've been practicing a lot. You've been working on the range, you've been working on slowing things down, you've been really working on getting that alignment right. Anything that you've been struggling with or any concerns of any kind?
The only thing would be just getting more consistent from the range to the course, just taking that same drill and the same practice and swing thoughts onto the course. That'd be the only thing I need to work on.
Okay, so awesome. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to see what you're doing on the course, develop a good routine that you can feel comfortable setting up for those various shots that we practiced on the range, and now we're going to take those swing thoughts that we rehearsed on the range and see if we can't carry them over and hit some good quality shots out here on the golf course. So it's been about a week since I've seen you. I just want to go over what we did this last week. I really want to touch base on what you think seems to be going well. I know we've met 3 times now on the range. We spent last time out on the course for quite a bit. We worked on routine a lot. We worked on some club path. We worked on some sequencing last time out. So from your point of view, where do you think throughout this series of lessons you could still have room for improvement?
I like to get the ball striking a little better. I've gotten into hitting them a little bit thin, which I don't like, and being consistent distances, which I need as a part of my game to be able to control it going into a green, to get my irons and wedges to a certain yardage where it just causes hitting them solid every time. You gotta hit them solid to be consistent, and then just getting the path where I want it, where I can shape the shot how I need to and not have errant shots.
Okay. What about the contact? Is the contact where you like it, or
the contact? It's mediocre. It's okay at times, but I get into hitting them thin every now and then, so trying to get away from that.
So still a bit thin, so we can, certainly what I want to do today is, focus on maybe a few thoughts out here on the course that'll simplify things, that'll really crisp up that contact for you. So that's good. What do you think has been going well for you so far?
The routine's been good. It's been a big help getting comfortable over the ball, and just picturing it out there on the range or out here on the course is just another shot on the range with the rope drill and all that, and helping me get more comfortable over the ball, which has been a big key, being more confident and being able to pull off a shot.
So good. You're finding that those drills that we worked on the range are having almost a carryover effect out here on the course. You find yourself almost sensing that you're in that drill still out here, and it seems to be that you're thinking very clearly over shots, and especially preparing for shots better. So that's great. Let's go with that, and let's keep working on that same routine on shots out here today. What I'd like to see is us crisp up some of those iron shots just a little bit more. I think that's going to stem from the proper thought process of what's starting that downswing and just really continuing what we built going up to this point. And I think we'll be in good shape. All right.